Hi there. A friend recently told me that her church leaders were saying that America was in danger, in trouble of losing God's hand of protection because as a nation we are not upholding His commands. Presumably, our government's position and action on abortion, immigration, gay marriage, and the like is in danger of causing our otherwise beneficent and gracious God to throw up his hands and to say, I can't help you. And worse, I won't help you. I'm against you. Whoa, what trouble that would be. Frankly, I do not see God as having a hand of protection that can be moved or removed by a worldly defined, boundary drawn nation of people who earn or lose his favor by the behavior of everyone within it. That might have been true for the vagabond nation of Israel and the Jewish people during the first covenant. But that covenant was for them alone, and it's over now. It's finished. It's all done. Further, those of us who are Gentile, and that likely includes you, were never part of that. See Ephesians chapter 1, chapter 2, verses 11 through 12. Now, there is neither Jew nor Gentile, slave nor free, male nor female, only sons and daughters of God. Galatians 3, verses 28 and 29. In Christ, we have how many things? We have all things, every perfect gift and every aspect of his favor. We have become his heirs. And that cannot be reversed, making us un-heirs of God or something. Our inheritance can never perish. It's not going away. Our inheritance can never spoil. There will never be any rot threatening it. And our inheritance can never fade. It has, nor will it ever, lose any of its luster, any of its glory. And our inheritance is kept for us. It's preserved and guarded for us by God himself. That's pretty good. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 through 5. So can we lose what we never earned and what is not ours to secure? Can God's gift to us in Christ be taken away? Can it be removed? Fortunately, and evidently, no, it cannot. In every way, we are secure because we've been secured by the security expert. Can individuals do foolish things and look lousy while still having all things, every perfect gift and every aspect of his favor? Yes, they can. Yes, we do, don't we? I mean, look around you. Isn't it true? God's favor goes to those who deserve it least. Now that might bother you. That may bother your church leaders and your church speakers or the people you're reading. But it's still true. Grace, or favor, if you like, is freely and magnificently given in Christ. But that is such a bother, such a confrontational collision to our better sensibilities. Just look at our behavior. I mean, you know what we deserve. God ought to give it to us. These better sensibilities become easy targets, easy avenues by which to target or motivate us falsely, poorly. It's not really for us, but it feels like it should be. So here's the question. If lousy behaving Christians collect themselves together and the misbehaving continues, is there anything they lose? Well, yes, they lose the enjoyment of God. They lose the enjoyment of his people. That all gets fouled up. You've probably noticed that before. But do they lose what God gave them in Christ? No, they don't lose any of that. The collected Christians at Corinth went temporarily nuts Their behavior proved it, and Paul wrote a letter to them to revive them, not to tell them, to inform them that they'd lost anything or that they were in danger of losing anything. Please read 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 4 through 8. So, believers are secure in Christ, having all things in him, and are not identified by this world's lineage or geography, but by heavenly. We're in Christ, born of him. We come from his lineage, his family now, and we're his holy nation, on purpose, with purpose. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9 says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Once you were not even a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy." God sees a holy nation, not according to worldly boundaries or geography, but heavenly. All over this world, people are going nuts and doing nuts. You've no doubt noticed. There's a parade of it every night on television. God's holy nation, you, me, very likely, is right there with them. No matter the desert, no matter the valley, no matter the plain, no matter the mountain, we are his nation, his chosen and royal people, never changing, who inhabit ever-changing worldly boundaries, which do not and cannot identify us. We will endure what they endure. Nuttiness affects everyone, you and me, of course, and that's why we're here. We are secure, they're not. Let's help them to life. Let's help them to the security expert, to Jesus. Their nuttiness proves the need. And the next time you hear or read about God's hand being lifted from our nation, or maybe the nation you're from, taking his favor or blessing with it, remember your heavenly geography. Don't look to the boundaries of this world in order to find it. You're in him, and you're good. See you later.